All right, let's set the record straight. Whether you're a seasoned road warrior or fresh out of the parking lot, there's one thing every rider needs to know, and that is biker etiquette. Yeah, I'm talking about the unspoken code that separates the weekend warriors from the real deal. You break it, you'll feel it. You follow it, you'll earn respect faster than a Harley going down a straightaway. Tonight, we've got a killer show lined up for you guys. Special guest behind the bars 859 is joining us to talk about what it means to ride with respect and call out some of the biggest mistakes we see out there. Oh, did I mention? Tonight, two lucky fans are walking away with some exclusive Rollin Throttle gear, including that sweet, sweet, sweet Sturgis edition Dixxon Flannel. So buckle up because it's time to ride the conversation wide open. This is I'm Bored, Let's Talk, and I'll see you right after this track. All right. There's the trailer for the video coming this week. I hope you guys come over to the premiere Monday night and watch it. I'm still a little under the weather because of making that. But let's go ahead. Let's get into this. Let's bring in the guys from behind the bars 859. What's happening, guys?
Hey guys, how you doing?
You guys are going to get a lot of that tonight. But so we talked about this, a little biker etiquette, the unwritten rules of the road. Here's my thing. I was going through all of this, and I'm going to say this to you guys. I'm going to say this to people in the chat. I've broken a lot of these, and I had to refresh myself. Yeah, it's kind of a dick move. So
yeah.
So let's see how many these people have broken and see what they think about it.
Well, I think everybody's broken at least a few.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So my first question up tonight to start this hornet's nest. What's the most important unwritten rule of the road for bikers? What do you guys think is the most the most important unwritten rule of the road for bikers?
We got that.
I think just your surroundings.
Yeah. Being aware of what's going on.
Cars pulling out in front of you, dogs, deer.
Let's see what these guys have to say tonight. Yeah, Doc's already starting at left lanes for crime. We're not getting into that. Riding on 3 says respect for each other. You are on it. You are absolutely on it. Always watch out for one another, whether it's a wave, a nod, stopping to help. The biker community thrives on mutual respect and camaraderie. Of course, this is my opinion, not their opinion, not your guys' opinion. I'm giving my answers what I think it is. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but yeah. I think it's a a mutual respect thing.
Yeah, I think
You know,
respect for each other and respect for the road. You know how fast you're going, the stuff that's going on around you. You know, for
right?
sure.
I mean, I'm just saying. Tweedle says stop him for the guy broke down. That's a mutual respect. That's what I was talking about. You know,
Yeah.
no matter what he's riding. So you don't have to be the same brand. You can still stop and say, "Are you all right? You need some help?"
Yeah.
We ran up on a guy in Tennessee that had just crashed, and man, he was all tore up. Bike was smashed up. His shoes were ground down. His feet were hanging out. It was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we were on a ride, about 10 of us. We stopped there and
Yeah,
we waited for him for the ambulance to come.
We had a nurse that was with us riding, and she like kind of took care of him until the ambulance got there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I've been there as a first responder. My wife's a nurse. I was a firefighter, paramedic for a long time. So we've been there before. Jake says helmet taps.
Yeah,
Get a little
that's
heads up.
important.
That's a good point.
That's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see what else we got here. Respect. Yep. I hate when this.
Thing up there. That screen over there.
Let's see.
I mean, can you even see that?
Dude, these guys are flying. I'm trying to. Holy crap! All right, I'm like
Can't keep
way
up.
behind. Yeah. Of course, they're having a little argument already. That's why I like to see you guys argue. Ooh, here's a good one. Move to the right for faster traffic and don't ride up on a pack of riders.
Yep, that's a question coming up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Doc. Don't get ahead of us tonight. I have exactly 22 questions to ask everybody, and they have more questions to add on. This is going to be a long night, so you might as well strap in. So let's see. Yeah, these guys are freaking rolling tonight. Pretty much saying hi to each other. I want to say hi to everybody here. There is a lot of people in here, and I appreciate that. All right, let's get to this.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, man, Jammin's in the chat. He said he was over there checking your stuff out today. So
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
let's get to the second one. And just to warn everybody, these get a little more opinionated and a little more controversial as we go. So how should riders handle passing other bikers on the highway? What's your guys' thoughts? Go through youngest to oldest. We'll leave beauty
All right.
for the last one.
How to handle passing other bikers on the highway? Well, usually when we come up on a pack of riders, we kind of don't pass them immediately. You know, we'll follow along for a little bit, and obviously don't pass them in a corner, blind corner or nothing. Which we've had people do that to us and about collide with oncoming traffic. So usually just look for a good spot to pass.
Yeah, if I'm usually leading, and I always try to, if it's a 2-lane, wait until we can all pass before I pass them because I don't want them to try to squeeze in there. But I mean, like on a 4-lane, we just pass people. But
Yeah.
I was watching some videos today, and it says, or they were saying not to just go rolling past a group of bikers. You might get your ass kicked later.
Well, let's see what they got. Before I give my very opinionated answer, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Tweel says, I pass packs. They are slow. Don't know to get in right track. Let faster riders pass. I do see that more often now. People just being a-holes and holding up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riding on 3, I passed a few packs on the road, but of course, make sure they knew I was going to pass them. That's good. That's very good.
Yeah, I feel like if you ride behind somebody for a little while, they get the feeling that you're going to pass them.
Yeah, we got behind some guys on Terra Holla down there just at Smoky Mountain, and they just would not go, and they wouldn't get over. We just kind of started. We just started passing them.
It was a big group, like 25 guys. You
Yeah.
couldn't pass all at once. You had to get in the middle of them, you know.
So 25 guys. They should have had a tail gunner. They probably did. They're just a group of just
their last guy was riding a Royal Enfield, worn out, all muddy, and he had on like a dirt bike helmet.
Yeah,
and he was giving it all it had.
Oh, it was going as fast as that bike could go, but it was only like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah. But he was riding, so.
Hey, Zed, my brother from Scotland. He's up late tonight. It's 3 a.m. over there. He's watching us tonight. Just so I'll give you a little update, a little under the weather because of our idiotic rides that we do.
Thanks for watching,
Zed. Zed supported us since we started. He's been watching our stuff since we started doing this. So let's see. Doc Harley. It all depends. Are they in formation? Are wearing patches or single or a couple riders? Exactly.
That's an excellent point.
But Doc, quit getting ahead of me with my questions, all right? Now, Doc and I have like these in-depth conversations. We both come from the same world, so me and him getting these really in-depth conversations about stuff. So my opinion or answer, I would say, is you always want to use the signals to let them know what you're doing. You want to make sure you pass on the left. Give them plenty of space when you do pass them, and don't cut back in like too soon. Don't like cut them off, you know.
Yeah.
So, see, these guys are getting way too far into it already. You guys need
They're jumping ahead.
Need to calm down. No, I have some good guys that love these conversations. That's why I do it. But they've seen me, they've heard me harp on a lot of this stuff. Like you guys are new to the channel. I've had what was funny while I was into it because we've had a lot of newer people come on. And I've been asked these questions because they've watched some of my stuff. So that's why I wanted to do this. All right, let's get on to the next question. What's the etiquette for group riding? And should the slower rider stay at the back or in the front? Go ahead.
We ride with bigger groups. The slower riders are in the back.
Yeah. Our slower people are always in the back. And we always ride. We always ride staggered.
Okay, so why do you put your slower people in the back?
Well, we kind of ride. We don't feel like most of the time we ride, we don't ride for too long without stopping. Maybe, you know, most people would know the route that we were going on. We just stop and wait, maybe every so often.
But the car behind us too.
Yeah.
So let me put a food for thought. You're putting your slower, less experienced people behind you. Okay.
I got a feeling that you think they should be in the front.
I told you this is opinionated thing. I've done this. These guys, a lot of these guys have been on my big group rides. You know, the world I come from.
Riders that are with us are not. I wouldn't call them inexperienced, or they just ride slower. A couple of them are girls, which there's a couple of girls that ride with us that are faster than we are, but they just ride slower.
So I always put my slower, less experienced people up there with me because I've seen way too many times those people not be able to make a maneuver or stop and run over the pack. So I know I'm good enough that I can get away, and they just can keep on going down the road and run each other over and not hurt the other people.
Yeah.
And the other thing is three-wheelers. Where do you guys deal with three-wheelers or where
No.
There's a car that goes with us sometimes.
They shouldn't even be in the back.
Yeah.
So this is another opinionated. So those people out there in the live chat don't get mad. My three-wheelers go in the back, and they do not run side by side. They stack one behind another. That way they have plenty of room to go left to right because those things are big
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
So normally I do my inexperience, work my way back. I have one tail gunner between the 2-wheel pack and the 3-wheel pack, and then I have another tail gunner behind the 3-wheel pack.
So how big is your pack typically?
The biggest one I've ran is a 300.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Yeah, we're talking about 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's what I normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys like bent rim, trikes to the rear, front to mid for slower, inexperienced riders. Yep. Let me go back up here. I got one. I got to pull up here. Sam, 2-Up Journey Junkies. If you ever ride in the pack, it's probably me and him up front. And make sure everyone knows the next stop in case anyone gets split up, so everyone has the destination. That's because we get to playing and we get to rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens to us. There's a couple guys that go fast, and then there's some mid-pack guys that go kind of fast, and then there's guys that just go normal that ride in the back. So that's kind of the way it is with our group.
Right. No, we usually do good. Like I like to do I do a little meeting with everybody at the beginning of the ride. Have a little. Here's the breakdown of what's happening. Go over everything. I don't know. After Mob in the Mountains, I had some of them like I said I should do tours. I don't know why they said I should do tours. Riding on 3. Well, if the slower riders are in the back, they end up getting left. So maybe put them in the front. Possibly hadn't really had issues in group rides to date. And that's my other thing. It's easier to pace off somebody like that next to you.
Yeah. Well,
Versus-
my question is, if you have the slower guys in the front, the guys in the back want to ride faster. How do you make sure everyone's having fun and doing what they want to do if the guys in front of them are going slower than they want to go?
All right, so that's a great question, and we've had this in our group rides before.
Yeah.
I push them. I push the slower riders. Like I kind of watch what they do, how they take their turns. If they're taking their turns good, I kind of push them a little faster. They're still doing good, kind of push them a little faster. I try to play that happy medium between the super fast guys and the super slow.
Yeah.
And we've had people just absolutely bitch. All right.
I can imagine. Yeah.
But then the day after or the week after, when they go back riding, whatever, they will literally hit me up and say, "Man, thanks for pushing me. Thanks for teaching me what you did." Because I pushed them past their comfort, but still within their abilities.
Yeah.
So
that's how you learn, getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. They could get my wife treatment. I just tell her to ride the damn thing. It'll stick. Let's see. I have a second group for less experienced riders. Is that my boy? That is my boy from West Virginia. Sorry, I got excited. Haven't seen him for a while. Let's see. Yeah, Tweeter always brings up the rear. He cannot help it. That's right.
Is he the fastest one then?
What? My wife?
Tweedle? He's riding in the rear. Is he the fastest?
Oh, no. No, he's in the rear because he's the slowest. The tail gunner needs to be able to get through the pack and to the front ASAP if needed. Yeah, that's a different skill. People tell me all the time I need to make videos on this stuff just because the experience I have with, like I said, I told you like 300 bike packs. When you get to that point, you're running like 7-8 tail gunners. You can't even see the front of the pack from the back.
Yeah.
I can't imagine with 300
people. That would be crazy.
Or like traveling talls that run to the hills when the line was 5 miles long.
Oh, we wasn't running stagger. We were running nose to tail, bar to bar.
Yeah.
So at 100 mile an hour. Yeah. Let's see. Doc. Remember, get out of the way. Move. Yep. Tweedle, not all the time. I run block a lot. Also run behind 2 up and we leave everybody. I'm just warning you now. Sam goes. When Sam goes, Sam goes.
That's what we heard. We're gonna find out this year.
Keep comms in front, in the middle, and the back. That way everyone stays together. Okay. All right. Keep comms. Everybody talks about comms. What happened to the good old days with hand signals? I think that's becoming a lost art.
Yeah.
Because I give hand signals and people are like, what the hell are you doing? Having a seizure? I'm like,
Yeah.
like I'll have comms and I'll still do hand signals. It's a habit because
Yeah,
I've been
I don't
riding
really
for so
know
long.
hand signals. We definitely need to.
Well,
figure
the cop signal.
Yeah,
and
cop
where to
signal,
stop or
turn signal.
gas. Or
I don't know,
something
like
that.
Well, I'll give you your first Hells signal if you're riding with me. If you ride with Hells, here's your first signal. That means I don't give a damn what that color that light is. The whole freaking group is running. We're going. Do not let off. People's learn that because we'll come up, and by the time I go in there, I see it's yellow, and I'm just like, go.
Yeah, I hate that when I'm leading and I go through a light and then somebody stops. Our guys stop at the red light. Just run.
Not the group. Please start riding with us, not us. Well, the thing is, I'm not saying it's a safe thing, but
right.
Yeah.
When you already like 10 bikes through and there's a pack,
Yeah.
a car's not going to come through. Like,
right.
You already have the intersection blocked. Do not bring up the barking dogs. All right. Jeez. Or blame Sam for the barking dogs. Nori says, I'll always run trikes in the back and have inexperienced riders paired with experienced riders. That's another way to do it. That is another way to
buddy
do it.
System.
Yep. See all of these guys. Let's see. Slower guys in the back or middle and fast riders towards the front will produce a slinky effect, and that gets dangerous. Exactly.
Yeah. Get spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense for sure.
All right, let's get on to the next. Geez, these guys are in it. Oh, hang on. Let's get Zed in here. I ride with like-minded riders. We all have an agreement that anyone that wants to push on goes ahead. We stagger our pattern, ride our own ride.
That's what we do. Yeah, that's basically what we do.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody pretty much knows where we're going, and we meet up at wherever the next spot is. But I could see that could be a problem with a bigger group. Everyone getting spread out.
People we don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, the other signal you guys need to learn with us is this: when somebody goes like this to you, waves you off, that means normally me and Sam's about to hit it. Don't try to run with us.
That means you can't keep up.
Yeah, keep the pack. Keep with the pack. We're about to go for it.
Don't follow me. Don't follow me, signal. Huh?
Yeah, if I ever wave you off, that means don't try. Man, why are you asking what's the speed limit? It's only suggestions for us. Dallas loves my hand signals, so even though sometimes I look like I got Tourette's out there. Let's see. Yep, you guys are awesome. All right, let's go to the next question. I told you we're going to ramp this up. Here's you guys are going. These guys in the chat are just going to go. I already see who's in the chat. I know what this next question is going to do. Is it okay to lane split in states where it's legal? What's the best way to do it respectfully? And should you do it even though it is illegal because it could be a safety factor?
We've never done it. Have you?
I've only done it with me and one other guy, and we were just riding home pretty much. Well, it was actually down in Tennessee, sitting in traffic, and we didn't want to sit in traffic.
this brings up because I do have some friends that are I tell them all the time they're assholes about lane splitting because they'll put it on the back wheel and go through the lanes. I'm a big lane splitter, even if it's illegal, because I've seen way too many times people not paying attention, and I'd rather talk with the law alive than be smashed. So
Yeah.
I lane split. So
I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. We just never have.
even running down the highway when you got cars side by side and they just won't get out of the way, you haven't just swim.
I guess we have.
Yep. These guys. Let's see.
I guess we have done that a few times.
Yeah.
See. Before I answer, yes, Tiger, I have waved Tweedle off. There's a great story about me running a Lamborghini in Orlando, waving him off. So I couldn't pass up the temptation to run this Lambo that was jacked with all kinds of GoPros on it. I'm like, oh, I have to get with this guy.
Yeah.
And we disappeared. See, a lot of guys I saw saying was like, yeah. Nori's like, yeah. Because everybody kind of feels the same way I do. I'd rather fucking be alive and than be smashed. Zed, he said, yes, as long as you do it at the speed of the traffic, it's not illegal in Scotland. But I would hate to be stacked in a car not stopped. Mine came from being in Florida so much, and I've seen it. There's people not paying attention on the cell phones.
Is it illegal there?
Oh, yeah. But they're not going to stop you.
Yeah.
They'll chase you now, but they won't stop you. Used to be they couldn't chase. People would come down, hang out with us, and we'd be going up, up I-95 late at night, 130, 120, 130, past state troopers, and they're backing off. And I'm like, why are you backing off? They can't chase us. Like, you're already caught. Now you're going back off to where they can catch you.
Yeah.
But now they can chase you. So there goes that fun. Doc says he always lane split or hit the breakdown lanes. Yep. Ask Crystal ask my wife about breakdown lanes or the fire lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's talked to the cops several times because of that. Let's see here. I think it should be done. It's safer for sure. Just sucks that trucks really can't do it, but I'm always ready to take the emergency lanes on the interstate. Or the on ramps or the off ramps. Anything you can get around the vehicle.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think lane splitting has merits, slow and respectful until otherwise necessary. Yeah. Yes, they are, Tweedle. They are the worst for it. Just getting side by side. And for the next 10 miles. Orlando, you mean Mexico? No, I'll say it. Orlando. There's no physical proof that it happened. At least not on my end. Yes, Tiger, he did. I was in the breakout. It wasn't going to keep up. Yeah, that's when he had his breakout. That's when we had Crystal. Crystal had the lowrider that we built up. That thing was wicked, light and just stupid fast. Don't ask me how fast we were going, because it was pegged. I had it held wide open, and we ran for a good 35 to 40 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just wide open. That's crazy.
Just wide open. Like, it got to the point that I couldn't gain on him and he couldn't walk away from me. I stayed at that corner panel and just the whole time. It got to the point that like when we pulled off the interstate, he was like, "What in the world's in that bike?" He wasn't expecting the Harley to be able to keep up with him.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if it's a Harley or it was the idiot that was riding it. But
Combination.
Yeah, definitely both.
yeah. See, Twill says on and off ramps are great. If you can't tell, we obeyed all traffic laws when we ride together.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about lane filtering? We do lane filtering. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Twill, where'd you learn that from? Because I'll say it right now. This will probably tick him off. So he talked about how fast he was when we first met him. He was willing to break out. Man, I'm fast all up here. He came down with us down in Florida, and he was like, "Holy crap, you guys are idiots."
Yeah.
He thought,
we think we ride fast, but I got a feeling that's how I'm going to feel when we go riding.
but here's the cool thing about our group that does it together. Like, we don't, we're like, hey, don't try to do what we do, but at the same time, we will like help each other get better.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when we did that turn, we were doing this and that. I was at this RPM, this gear. This is how because we talk about setting the bike, trail braking. We do all kinds of stuff. We work on our skills of how to do everything. And it's gotten to the point, yeah, there's a group of us, and several of them are in this live chat. When we're together, it is stupid to watch us run together. But at the same time, it's a beauty, especially if you're in. I know this is going to be an idiotic thing to say, especially when you're in traffic, because it's like a dance. We're back and forth through each other and never come out of it. Me, I find it like, dude, this is awesome. Like, it's a thing of beauty. But then at the same time, I'm like, yeah, we're at triple digits. This could go bad real quick. That's right. You learn from the school of gliding hills. Exactly right. All right, later, Zed. Glad you stopped by. I know you stayed up late. Love you. Yeah, I am cold in that trailer, Ken. Oh, man. So he went riding with us one day. Yep. He didn't blow his gasket on the Sporty with our quick shenanigans, the road or anything. I was like, hey, let's go raise some hell. Let's just run down. I mean, I'm talking about we went downtown past the Capitol. Let's just rip and weave and do some hooligan stuff. And then he ended up blowing the gasket on his Sporty. But he loved it because he's like, man, not anybody, people around here don't ride like that. That was fun. So that's right. You try to wave off Penny, she doesn't pay attention. She'll follow. All right, here we go. How should riders communicate with hand signals while riding in a group?
Our groups are pretty small, and like Ben said, we kind of all know where we're going. We don't really do too much. We need gas or pop or gravel or something like that. It's pretty basic stuff for us.
Right. That's why I'm like, don't get too caught up in this, because the basic things is to make sure that you're pointing out hazards,
right?
Which way that the pack's turning, or if you're braking or slowing down, make sure you're passing it back through the pack.
Hazards on the road and when we're about to stop is really
we try to
what we do.
Use our turn signals like way ahead of when we're turning, so for sure everybody knows what's happening. So,
well, when you guys point out a hazard, do you use your hands or do you use your feet?
Both.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
So technically, you're supposed to keep your feet on the floorboards to be
Yeah,
safe
I never
on
use my
contact.
feet. I don't use my feet for pointing that out. I'll point down with try to use my left hand,
Yeah, I don't know why I use my feet sometimes. I just do. I don't know why.
It's a habit.
Going into a turn when I'm giving a gas or something, I don't know why. I just do sometimes.
Yep.
I followed these adventure guys one time here in Kentucky across the road, and I don't know what the hell he was. He was hanging off the thing with his feet up in the air. I have no clue what he was doing.
Circus tricks.
Yeah,
But yeah, just your normal stuff. Make sure everybody does the normal stuff. Hey, there's a hazard. Or
Mm.
what hand signal do you guys use for like loose road, gravel, sand, anything like that? Like what
we
you
just
got?
kind of point to the whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have set ones for whether it's gravel or water or something?
Well, basically anything that can cause you to lose traction.
Yeah,
Like you'll see me take my hand and you'll see me like do this.
Mm.
Like you'll see me put it out like, hey, and this just lets you know, hey, we're going through a section, there's stuff on the road, you can lose traction, watch yourself.
Yeah. Gets a little sketchy.
yeah.
Yeah. Normally it is where we ride. It's sketchy. And that's just the people in the group. That's right. Because you're on a trike. If you did try.
Yeah.
Use a beard comb. That's Sam's signal.
Yeah.
My feet don't reach the floorboards anyway, so I use them to use the turn signal. Beard combs for aerodynamics. Man, he needs to come out. Sam, you come out with your beard comb yet? I think I need it. Mine's always looking all rough. Let's see here. What does it mean when a biker gives you the wave? And is it ever okay not to return it?
I always thought it meant 2 wheels down, like be careful, kind of.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
why a lot of people. That's
Yeah,
why a lot of people. Good.
we always wave.
Yeah, I just waved.
Yeah,
I
we
waved
always
everybody.
wave back.
What are they
You hear that,
waving
Tweedle?
at?
They always wave.
I mean, if I'm in a corner or something, if I'm, if we're leaning to the left, I don't wave sometimes in corners. I'd rather just,
Not crash.
not crash.
That's right. So there is that time. Hey, you can't wave because
Yeah.
you're actually trying to be safe, But yeah, most of the time.
Sorry, I was going to say, when we were down in Smoky Mountain Bike Week, I mean, we're passing, hundreds of bikers the whole time we're riding. It's like you're just riding with your hand off the entire time. But I mean,
So you three are riding together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally you can get by with the first person in line being the one that does the signal. Or you all can do it. It don't matter. It's up to the person.
I mean, usually we all wave,
Yeah.
I would say, for sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. If they're in a slingshot.
We wave to anybody. Somebody waves to us, we wave. Slingshot, guy riding a bicycle, whatever.
Anybody.
I see it as respect, and I always try to wave back unless for some reason I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same way I feel.
Yeah.
Now, if I see a kid, I look like a goober. I'm out there like, I love making kids' days and waving at.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's okay not to do the wave at rallies. Other than that, I try and return the wave. Yeah, a lot of people don't do the waves at rallies because it's just constant. It's just
Yeah.
That's what Ben was saying.
I mean, we see each other. Jake, I try to wave to everyone I see unless I'm actively using the hands at rallies. I only wave if waved at. Too many bikers to wave at to do. Yep, see.
Yeah.
We were riding in Tennessee. It was earlier last year, and I was about the 6th one in line, and my brother was riding an adventure bike in front of me. These adventure bikes are coming towards us. They didn't wave to any of the Harleys until they got to him, waved to him, and then they just gave him the sign, and that was it. Nobody else. It's kind of funny.
I'll wave to a moped. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So
I
what
get
if
the feeling
somebody?
that, I get the feeling that adventure guys don't like us.
I'm gonna ask Doc in the chat this question. If somebody comes by and gives you the one finger down, not the middle finger, one finger down, what does that mean, Doc? You guys know the answer to that?
I don't know.
We'll let Doc answer that one. Yeah, that's right. I won't put that up, Nori, but I agree. Willie. Let's see what else we got here. These guys are cracking up. It's hard to keep up with these guys tonight. We got a ton of people in here.
Good.
Nice.
Let's see. How should you approach a fellow biker if you want to check out their ride at a gas station or event? And the reason I ask this question for anybody answers in the chat or you guys is because this past year I've seen this done so disrespectful so many times. This is why I asked.
Yeah. How would you do it disrespectfully?
Yeah, maybe we do it. I just start talking to the
if they're standing by their bike, you don't just run right up on them, kind of mosey over and be like, hey man,
how's it going? Nice bike.
Yeah.
Right. You compliment their bike first, then you ask politely, mind if I take a closer look? And you never touch the bike without permission. I've literally seen people come over and be like, "Oh man, I've been trying to find this bike," and then start touching and I'm like, "Bro, you didn't even acknowledge the owner?" Like,
yeah.
I
I haven't seen anyone do that.
Yeah, me either. I don't know what I would do if somebody did that.
Yeah.
Came and sit on my bike or something.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah, that's I've seen it this past year. It's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even my wife's like, first I would compliment them and then I would ask politely if I could take a look at it. I'm like,
yeah,
I've taught you well. Doc says he always walks up and says, nice bike, starts a conversation, unless they are talking to someone in their group. That's exactly. Just ask, can I check out your bike? Exactly. You're being polite.
Yeah.
Of course he would. He would just walk up awkwardly.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we do. Awkwardly, hey man, that's really cool.
Hey, you come mobbing the mountains, you'll meet this guy.
Yeah.
He's an awesome guy. Like, he has like one of the sweetest Sportsters you'll ever freaking see. It is so clean. Like,
I like Sportsters.
Yeah.
They're cool. Sound good.
Yeah. And he won the slow race. Like,
nice.
No, he didn't. Nori won. It was him and Nori. It was close. I'll tell you about it. I just did misinformation. No disruption. Walking up and licking the tank is definitely out. All right. That's a good thing. Tiger says he'll even ask if it's okay to take a picture. That's a good thing. Yep. Jake says he's still apprehensive even with permission to handle someone else's bike. That's not true. He rode other people's motorcycles at Smoky Mountain, but never got him off of it.
Yeah, I'd be sketchy about riding somebody else's bike.
I used to be that way, but the problem is what I do. So many people's like, here, ride this bike. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
If I'm
you got to get used to it.
All right. So, like, but the thing they have to realize, I'm going to ride it my way. So, like, if you don't like the way I ride, do not say, take it for a ride. Let me know what you think. All right. Ask Tweedle. I did a long rolling burnout with his. Launch that thing.
Take it for a ride, bring it back. I think you might need a new tire on there.
Actually, I'm not going to say how fast I had his at Smoky Mountain Bike Week, but I had it cranked out pretty good. Disruption. He looked at Sochis. Yeah. If you volunteer, you hold liability. Penny says her favorite's when little kids get excited. There's a bike, and usually I will tell them they can come closer at it if their parents will come with them. That's right.
Yeah.
But I've seen the other side of that. I've seen kids just come and climb all over a freaking $60,000 motorcycle, and the parents are just like, it happened one time. I looked at the parents. I'm like, so you want to fill out like a credit application right now, or when the bike you get to pick the bike over? So, all right, these guys are getting ahead. I might as well ask this question. Where's it at? I thought I asked this. I know it's here. I guess I forgot to ask that question. I won't ask that question, but let's see. Oh, Drew, they are already making posts for Smoking Mountain Bike for this week, by the way, on Facebook. I recommended more ads for the rally. Okay. Let me ask this. Now we're going to get into stuff that I'm not going to preach on because we're going to get into stuff I have broken so bad. How do you respectfully enter or leave a bike night or rally? I'm saying keep your revs down to a minimum, avoid showing off, and try not to be the center of attention.
Yeah, we do it without trying to cause a scene, but man, at the ones we go to, they're revving the hell out of them, burnouts when they're leaving.
Yeah, it's not hard not to be the center of attention at the ones we've been at. There's always somebody that's gotta be doing a burnout, revving the hell out of their bike or something. Yeah.
And Tweedle answers how we do it: loud and smoke everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Crystal found this funny because she's like, "You've broken this stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe I need to start being a little more considerate."
Hey, that might be how you show respect at a bike night rally.
Yeah. Well, I know, like when we were doing it in Florida and stuff, the problem is if you go and look, we were on the flyers for the bike nights, so we were part of the thing, and the whole point they wanted us around was to create smoke and chaos,
right?
For all the put the show on.
Yeah.
Problem is, we just go out of normal stuff, and the habits just keep going. Yeah. Let's see. Don't be a dick. A couple extra twisties are inevitable. I know, especially when you're riding a Harley.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Jake just launches his bike at 6,000. That's a true story. That's a true story. The kid pegged it against the rev limiter and just dropped the clutch. But it's okay, guys. He was already bent over because of his handlebars. He was already in the jockey. Let's see here. What's the proper way to ride near a less experienced biker?
Yeah, definitely give them plenty of
Give
room.
'em plenty of room.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah, plenty of room. I don't want to be too near a less experienced biker.
See, I asked this question because I do the opposite of what you should do. Give them plenty of room. Don't push them. Keep them comfortable.
Yeah.
That's not me when you ride with me. Like, I'm going to find your limit, and then I'm going to take you past that limit.
Yeah,
An
if you're not
example-
comfortable riding next to people, then you need to get comfortable riding next to people, you know?
Right. How you do it? You get comfortable, you just do it.
Yeah, you got to do it.
And that's why you get like what they were talking about, like kind of the buddy system. That's great because a more experienced rider, they can ride off a less experienced rider.
Mm.
Like, hey, you do your thing. I'm gonna ride off of you.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I said, I do the opposite of everything you should do. I mean, ask my wife. She had a complete meltdown in Vegas to the point that she took a nap in the parking lot
Oh, man.
because I was yelling at her to ride the damn thing. To quit being the you know what and ride the thing.
Got to learn somehow.
Yeah, she'll tell you now. She's glad I did it. At the time,
Yeah.
she wanted to kill me. Let's see here. Yeah, see, plenty of room behind them, in front of them. Keep an eye on them. Yep.
Yeah, I would probably ride behind them and then back a little bit, you know, make sure they're riding okay.
See, all these guys that rode with me, they look. I'll ride the damn thing for 500, Alex. They've heard it way too much. I either say ride the damn thing or it'll stick. Like if I'm going through there and I've already pushed that bike, 20, 30 over speed limit, and that thing just
Yeah.
I'm gonna be yelling, it will stick. I think another thing people are in that aspect, people get a little uncomfortable with the bike. They don't realize how much lean angle they have.
Mm. Or how much
So-
traction they have. You know, you can go faster, you know, lean over a little bit more.
Well, they don't.
Okay.
They don't realize that you have more traction on what they call the shoe or the foot of the tire than you do down the center. Like the
Yeah.
motorcycle tires made the ride on its side,
Yeah.
not in the center. And we will remind you because we will look at your chicken stripes and be like, "Hey, you can go a little further." But that can also be a double-edged sword, guys, because then you get a wife like mine that just looks like 4th of July because she's throwing sparks every time she does something. Bill says, ride your ride. You can be pushed to be better, but it is about ability. Yep. See, disruption was there for the breakdown. He did the ride with us. So if you go back and watch the Zion video, there's a lot of stuff that filmed where both her and I are in. It's because the cameras are on Disruption's bike. This guy is a madman. All right, we find out that, well, he didn't have really any brake pads left. And he's going to do camera. And he's in the other lanes. And there's cars coming. He's just all over the place. He is a madman. But we got some great shots.
It was worth it.
Yeah. He's awesome, man. He lives out in Colorado. Great dude. Need to go back and do some more riding with him. Bill, can't wait to see his bike get finished. I'm excited to see that. Let's see. A couple of proud new rider moments riding for me. The day DDK gave me the thumbs up in West Virginia. And when Sam from 2 Up motioned me to ride handlebar to handlebar. For me, I try to ride a little behind the new rider, keep cagers off their back. Now, my first experience was way different when I rode with a far more experienced rider. You mean your first trip past Daytona, which was with me? He went, we were still living down in Florida, and he went up to an event with us in West Virginia. And I was like, you know what? We're just not going to go up the interstate. We're going to cut across Georgia. We're going to go up through North Carolina, through the Smokies. We're going to go, Blue Ridge Parkway. We did like almost 1,000 miles in the first day, and it was
Oh
the
my
first
gosh.
first time he ever rode out of Daytona.
Wow.
That's crazy. That sounds awesome, though.
Oh yeah, I pushed the crap out of him. Ken says when my wife got her first bike, we took her up Casper Mountain at dusk and down at night. I remember Penny being told no by DDK. He wouldn't let her play with the boys. Told you gotta watch her. She just twists the throttle. She don't think about it. She just oh, these guys. Yep, when you had your deluxe being hooligans. All right, let's go on to the next one. How should bikers approach loud pipes in residential areas or quiet towns? I told you I broke a lot of these.
Yeah, I'm dealing with that now. Ever since I got that Scout, it's got that tab exhaust. It's louder than shit, and I'm riding through my neighborhood, like it's getting close to dark. And I feel like kind of a dick riding down the road, and definitely waking people up. I feel like.
Disruption says wide open throttle.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that really, about the noise. I mean, my bike's not that loud, but
Well, you live kind of in like the back roads. I gotta drive past 200 houses to get to my house.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Jake. The night we rode 95 before we left for the trip, he never really rode with anybody. We went up 95, and I mean hammering, and I was making them ride bar to bar with me all the way up 95, and he's never really done that. I told you, I'm a horrible teacher. You're going to do it.
You're a sink or swim teacher.
Pretty much. Make the bike as loud as you can. They're supposed to be awake. You mean it's kind of like us leaving Smoky Mountain? Like 10, 15 deep, everybody running Sawikis. Yeah. See, riding on 3, very respectful. Try to keep it quiet around the neighborhoods. Of course, the stereo. Of course,
Stereo's louder than the bike.
Yeah. Yeah. Sam, loud pipes save lives. Or it could be Susan. You never know about this one because Sam, yeah. Show some respect unless you're with Bill. Oh, jeez. He damn sure is 100-mile-an-hour bar to bar is something I'll never forget. You're going to learn today, boy. That's all I can say. I had to ask it because I figured we get back and forth. I didn't know we get everybody being like us and just being like, yeah, run it.
Yeah, run it. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Your bike's as loud as it is. You know, you can't make it quieter.
What do you think, Jerry? You think it's quiet?
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel like you're being respectful since your bike doesn't have any loud pipes on?
Yeah. I like to be low key.
Yeah, your pipes on your bike are stupid. Basically, they just come out of the head and like go like I don't even know why. I don't even know why he's running a pipe. I'm just saying, like, don't have a choice to be quiet when you run a Sawiki pipe. You damn right.
Right.
Bill, just be a hooligan. That's exactly what we do. Sawiki, disturbing the peace. See, now you guys are getting like what you realize what you're getting into. You're starting to say it, right? Starting to see the type of people you're getting in with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say about these guys. All right. They're not going to start a bar fight. But by God, you can guarantee they're going to be right there with you if we have to.
Yeah.
Not going to start it, but they might finish it.
It's more like with these guys. We have to go, okay, so who's not doing something so they can do the bell? All right. At least one of us has to stay out to be able to bail the rest of us out. Bill says he has an OnlyFans page for his pipes. Please join. Penny loves her Sweekies. And don't forget, rollinthrottle.com. You can pick up your Sweekie pipe. We have several. Oh, we're going to get these guys on them.
Yep, I'm going to have one soon.
Yep. You think them tabs are loud on that Scout?
Yeah.
Buddy.
Get some real exhaust on there.
Oh, yeah. These guys are talking about Bill's OnlyFans. They might be the reason he gets kicked off. Yep. Big Mike has the belt fund. You'll meet Big Mike. You'll love him. Awesome dude. Nope, you can't. Not what you're building. No, you can't. My soft tail is not a lot at all. It's a stock pipe. It was in stock when I ordered it from Swicky. Oh, so he runs a 131 on his soft tail with a shorty pipe.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. It's exactly what you think.
Yeah.
Is it a lowrider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's running my Slogo on it. He has it. He has it printed on the inner fairing. It's a lowrider ST. It says "Raise hell, make bail." Yep. Big Mike is the best. Love him to death. All right. You guys good?
Yeah.
Need a pee?
Sure.
Need a drink?
No.
I'm just asking a bunch of questions. Here we go, guys. Should bikers always stop to help a fellow rider who's broken down on the side of the road?
Yes. Yes, you should always stop.
So, I'll be honest, I don't always stop because I'll slow down and I'll give them the
Give them the thumbs up, how you doing?
Yep.
Yeah.
If they go, boom. Now, if they go, I'll stop. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. You don't have to stop it, if they say they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll slow down at least.
Yeah.
And I've had guys do it to me. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we have too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Bill says give him yes or thumbs up. Yep. That's a great point, Salty. So if we're in a pack, I'll usually like point to somebody and tell them like, pull out of the pack, check on those people. Right. Doc, yeah, 100%. Evil Rick again, unless they're in a slingshot. Okay. Let's all agree.
Hitting on the Polaris.
We're not going to stop for a slingshot because it has a steering wheel. Cars have steering wheels. All right. It has a steering wheel. It is a car.
That's what I think too. What did Mike say they call them things?
I don't know. It's some way they started registering them, and instead of cars,
it's not registered as a motorcycle. It's registered as something.
Piece of junk. I do same. Some stop because they are tired. Yep. You guys in the yep, slingshots are cars, not motorcycles. Yes, better stop if they're alone and give a thumbs down. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I do the thumbs up, thumbs down. Because some people might just stop to make a phone call or just stretch, especially if they're under a bridge. Like, I'm like usually like that's usually them just taking a break. So I was going I was going to bring this up. Also, look where the helmet is.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys know about the helmet location?
Yeah, if it's behind the bike, then need help. Is that right?
Say that again.
If the helmet's behind their bike, is that when they need help?
Yeah, it's distress.
Yeah.
Oh, the youngins.
I
Said,
didn't know. I didn't know that.
We're going to teach you today, boy. Yeah, slingshots are safe. They have seatbelts.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, Dot's got a question. He says he has a question, and then there's no question. Well, come on,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I would, but there's no question. Like, I have a question.
He's typing.
Now he says, never mind.
Oh, man, you got us all excited for nothing.
Just a tip. That's right. Use your judgment. Sometimes it can be sketchy, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when you're by yourself. Oh, let's see here. You guys don't have any questions yet? All right, fine then. Be that way. Is it ever acceptable to rev your engine excessively in public places?
I mean, is there laws against it? I mean, is it ever unacceptable?
Welcome to Daytona Bike Week. You might want to
Yeah.
learn this.
Yeah.
If not, it's going to be a very expensive trip for you. The answer is yes. Let's just say if you're anywhere near a large group or anything to do with motorcycles in Daytona while you're at Bike Week, do not rev bomb while you're in traffic.
Yeah.
Yes. And here's the kicker for that, especially on Main Street. You really can't go anywhere. So they can just walk out and get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on, I think it was Cycle Drag or something. Is that who that is that does those videos down there? And cops were just walking around giving tickets for revving their bikes up on Main Street there.
Yeah, Cycle Drag. Don't listen to that dude's freaking all clout. He's just looking for clicks and views. I wouldn't take his advice anywhere close. What's that? Hey, all right, chat. What's the Blank and Tammy or whatever adventures? Always call them the Bill and Ted Adventures, but what's that channel?
I know the one you're talking about. What is it?
Yeah, I've met
I
them.
know the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, I met them in person. That dude's long-winded and yep, Bob and Tam. That's it. Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures.
Where are they from?
All over the place. They just rally the rally. That's what they do. So usually he's got some good stuff. I'm just going to warn you, he's long-winded if you ever meet him in person. Yep, Bob and Tam. Yep. I always call him Bill and Ted, but
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't say it. All right, Doc. I'm going to line this one up for you. What's the right way to interact with riders from a motorcycle club? What do you guys think? What's your experience?
We
I
don't
have
know.
no idea.
We don't know. That's one of the questions I sent you. We don't know, really.
You guys have never dealt with MCs or
No.
Oh man, you guys are going to learn all kinds of stuff in 2020. While we're waiting for some answers here, Gary, are the 859 guys coming to Eastern Kentucky to ride this year?
We don't have anything planned, but we definitely can.
Because
Yeah, we're for sure gonna go down there and ride.
you guys need to do the Natural Land Bridge video.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, we're gonna do a ride around Natural Bridge and
Yeah,
and the gorge and all that stuff.
That's a good ride. Tweedle, calm down. He's not talking about you guys. I know what he's talking about. Disruption depends on the club. Ooh, that's good. We're getting a little deep here. I love this. Why does it depend on the club? You know?
I don't know how to interact with them. I feel like I'd be a little bit intimidated if there was
Yeah.
a lot of guys.
I don't think the club around here is very big.
Actually,
I don't know.
this is a great advice right on the screen. Just respectfully talk to them, saying hi.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't ignore them.
They're guys just like you.
Yeah.
So don't be intimidated. I can tell you that right now. Say be respectful. Yep. Be respectful. Don't be an ass. Just be polite. Yep. In a word, respectfully. Yep.
Yeah.
And treat them like any other human, respectfully, of course. Thank you, Doc. All right. Look and get a member's attention and wait to be brought into the group. Make sure your sunglasses and gloves are off. Introduce yourself and be respectful. And do not put your hands in your pockets.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Doc to. Doc's got a lot of this knowledge. I was waiting for him to answer. Yep. Respect and get respect. Don't F around and find out.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
definitely the plan.
Just be respectful of the rules and follow in where they want you because they have their own group riding style. And don't be afraid. It's a good time. Yeah, it is. A lot of times it is an excellent, fun time. These guys are fun. You just got to remember they have their own certain rules and ways that they like to do stuff. And you just kind of follow along. And it's not like, oh, I got something wrong. They're going to be mad at you. No, they know that you really don't know. But just you try and be respectful and do what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll like you. I knew this was going to come, and some don't deserve respect. We're not getting into those politics there. Disruption. That's a good one. Attitudes determine the outcome on both sides. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be nice and extend courtesy to them. Every patch or former. That's the thing you got to realize too. Or former that he's interacted with just as nice to me as I was to them. Toil, learn to type because I thought you was talking. Nice catch on my. I know my hands get a little wild and whoosh. Love you, disruption. Don't be heartbroken if you're not in every conversation and ride. Yep. Basically, don't push your way into conversations.
Yeah.
Ooh. Excuse me. Are there specific rules or expectations? I know this one's getting a little deep for wearing biker patches or gear you didn't earn. This could be support gear. This could be. I kind of brought this in. I don't know if you guys understand where I'm going with this. I kind of brought this in because you'll see like Lone Wolf and you'll see certain patches set up like a 3-piece patch when they're not a 3-piece patch. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Harley's even guilty of doing it. Yeah. Yeah. So there's probably something else you guys haven't really dealt with.
No.
Yeah. No. We don't have a lot of experience dealing with motorcycle clubs and whatnot.
I love it. Don't be a poser. Now, don't be a poser, as in, don't try to go in there and act like something you're not.
Yeah.
If you're just a weekend guy that likes to ride, just be that guy. Don't try to be I live the lifestyle type of guy. Yep. Lone Wolf is bad. Yep. SOA. We've been down that road for decades now. All right, Doc. If you wear support gear, then you pick the side. Don't wear any patches like SOA shirt or vest. You guys are learning all kinds of stuff tonight. Yep. So he says, but if you do wear them, at least be able to give an answer if someone asks about them. Granted, wouldn't wear a club type patch just not being in one. So here's my side of that answer. If I'm wearing a patch and you ask me a question, I'm probably not going to answer because it's a need to know information.
Mm.
And then you don't need to know, so I'm not going to tell you. And that's just not out of disrespect. Like that's just a club thing.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen so many times. You know. Oh yeah, definitely don't put any diamonds or 1% patches on. We know that. If you don't mind getting your ass beat, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're wearing support gear, make sure you know who you're hanging with. Yeah, we don't know anybody. Yep. These you guys are. Yeah, Jake says he just runs merch or slick vest. So I knew that was going to get deep real quick. These guys are getting deep in here. Yep. Jesus. Where was I at on this one? So, how do you show respect to a group of bikers you don't know when riding into an event or bar?
I mean, just be respectful the way you would anyone else. They're just people too. Yeah.
My thing is you basically acknowledge them, kind of a nod or a wave, but just saying I see you, my respect, but don't like try to outshine
Yeah.
whatever group that is. You know what I mean? Just come in,
Yeah.
do your thing,
Mhm.
park. Don't try to outshine, especially if they're putting on the event or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely a situation you don't want to be revving your bike and
Kind of be low key rolling in.
yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys pull in or do you guys back in?
Back in.
Yeah,
usually.
I feel usually back in. Yeah.
Why do you back in?
I need to make a fast escape. Now, just pulling out of the spot. Yeah, you're already facing out, I guess.
I know why I back in. So the cops can't just drive by and run my plates.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's a reason, but there might. Don't park on top of them if there's room. That's right. Yeah. Tweedle says depending on the terrain. Tweedle pulls into places. Depending on locations, if I know them, I walk up and say hello and walk away. If I don't know them, then I nod and move on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically, you just acknowledge them, like out of respect. See you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me be here. Yeah, he's not backing up a bike uphill. Pansy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see here. Shh, don't give all the stuff away, Nori. Man, give them all the secrets out. Let's see here. Before I get into my last section of this stuff, let's have my wife come in.
The giveaway time.
Yeah, we'll do a giveaway before we get into this last part. She's in there watching TV. Yeah. She's not a big live person. She'll tell you that. She's like, her ADD gives her about 15 minutes and then she's gone.
Yeah.
Or she'll go do stuff, listen to it on the TV, and then run in here to give me her opinion and then leave again. What's going on? Watch yourself there. We got Crystal here in the house.
Hey, Crystal.
Hello.
You don't have to put it on me. Oh,
Oh, did it spill? Yep.
God dog it.
Oh, hang on. We had an accident. They all spill out on the floor.
Clean up in aisle 3.
All enough?
Yeah, I did. You wasn't here to supervise.
Apparently.
Yep.
Well, they're mixed up.
Yeah, they're definitely mixed up now.
Hold on.
Hang on, we're doing it. Technical difficulty, guys. That usually happens with me. Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready to kill you right now.
Doc said now they are mixed up good.
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, no, I didn't knock it over. We're good.
Classic Crystal moment.
Yeah, Jack. Jack, classic Crystal moment. Well, Crystal didn't do it. I did it this time. But yeah, it would be something Crystal did, but it was me. Twiddle says she spilled out all my entries.
I'm making sure not to pick yours up, Tweedle.
Riding on 3, it said instead of dumping the clutch, she dumped the hat. All right. It was not Crystal's fault. It was mine. I was messing with the camera. I did it. So yeah, we're going to do this giveaway. So everybody knows we have 2 packages. All right. Each package will come with a Rollin Throttle gear, as in Rollin Throttle shirt, Rollin Throttle hat, some stickers, and a special edition Sturgis Dixxon Flannel, which you can only get in Sturgis. But here's the kicker. We have a 2XL and we have an XL. So whoever gets chosen first gets to pick if they want the 2XL or the XL. And then, of course, the second person gets whatever's left over. And for a bonus, I'm throwing in a 10% off coupon or code for the winners. So
Awesome.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
that's probably not a good idea.
I'm going to do it anyways. Okay. I'm going to pick.
All right, you're going to pick. I probably.
Trust me, they're so small, I can't read them. Here, you read it, because I can't read it. Sorry, my hair's in there.
Yeah, your hair's in there. And this is the suspense.
Drum roll.
I want the live chat to guess who. Before I announce it. Live chat, put your guesses of who won.
You can't win twice, just FYI. So I'm going to keep calling. And the chat is correct.
XAN, you're a first winner.
Nice.
No, he's a great guy. It's just a running joke with everybody.
Okay. So XAN, okay, I see that.
Yeah.
So you can't win again.
Yeah. You can only win once, XAN. We're not doing this. And our second winner is Riding on 3s. Congratulations. Congratulations to XAN and Riding on 3s.
Nice.
Well, there you go. Those extra 100 points helped out. Or 100 entries.
So, but here's the thing. I want to say thanks to everybody that did it. We appreciate it. It helps get our name out. And I'm going to get a little soft-hearted here. I really appreciate it because, we've been doing this for several years, and we just started up rolling throttle depart stuff to keep following our dream. And we wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for all you guys supporting and doing what you're doing. So, with that being said, nobody leave. We got a lot more questions. All right. All right. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, this is why I wanted to stop and do the drawing. How has social media influenced biker etiquette, and are there new rules riders should follow online? The reason I ask this because I feel like there's a lot of sloppiness. A lot of tradition has disappeared because of that. So,
Yeah.
The keyboard warriors. You guys going to answer? Come on, give me an answer.
Give him an answer, Ben.
Give me an answer.
Well, you got something written down. What do you have written down?
Oh, somebody wrote down an answer. All right.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously influenced the biker etiquette. I feel like people watch the social media and think they can go out and ride, lane split, ride as fast as they can, and think they can do what they see online. Not everybody's built for that, I would say. But I don't really know what new rules.
Well, Doc said, "Don't be a keyboard warrior." And they're bringing out the dirty truth on me. Don't be a live stream warrior.
Yeah, if you get on the groups like on Facebook and stuff, it's like people act like they're all racers and then
Yeah.
shit talking everybody else.
Yeah,
Right.
Dad put a picture of his tire on Facebook or something. It's like, man, check out how bad this is cupped out. And everyone's like, well, you're not even riding
Yeah.
in the side of the tire. You're riding so slow.
That's right.
Hey,
'cause-
you're the reason we don't want Harleys on the Dragon and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
yeah, because social media has amplified the need for authenticity.
Mm,
So my thing is don't pretend to be someone you're not, and avoid calling out others in ways you wouldn't in person.
yeah,
Basically, if you won't say it to their face, just shut up and move on. Don't say
yeah.
it.
I mean, that's just the plague of the internet, though. People want to talk, but they don't want to talk in person.
Yep, I do know.
I mean, luckily we've got mostly positive comments on all of our stuff. We really appreciate it. So.
Everyone on social media is right, and I'm always wrong. That's why I figured out. Oh yes, that's oh. What would I do with my days? You guys rock. Whoever doesn't think so sucks. The big one. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Keep it going. Yeah, yeah. Be yourself on the internet and in person. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Riding on 3 feels like there's a lot more disrespect that comes from social media, as well as fake riders to get views for something to the channel. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of fake riders just for clickbait stuff to get views.
Well, I'm not a fake rider. We're not fake riders because we haven't figured out how to get a lot of views yet. So, what's the right way to handle disagreements or misunderstandings with other riders in person or online?
It's just like with anything else, respectfully, if possible, if somebody, disagrees or misunderstand, you just kind of explain yourself. But I mean, anything online gets disrespectful fast.
So here's my point of view on that. Because when I came out of into this social media world, I learned that keep it out of the live chats and then talk directly to each other. Because sometimes it's just a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's still a misunderstanding, make a phone call. Because sometimes the context of what you're saying doesn't come through in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't really get your tone or things over text.
And if that don't work, face to face, like men. So, all I can say is there's several social media people out there that has me blocked now. We didn't get past the talking on the telephone.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying. Let's see. Yeah, talk it out. Be big enough to admit when you've messed up. I live in a glass house, so yeah. Talk the issue out respectfully. Make sure to keep an open mind because not everyone thinks or processes the things the same as you may.
Yeah.
That's definitely. That goes back to like what I was talking about you guys, what I like to do. I like to have conversations
Mm-hmm.
to see what everybody's point of views is.
Yeah, get more points of view is better. You get kind of everyone's perspective.
Yep. Yeah, that way, because like they always say, there's A story, there's B story, and then there's the truth.
Yeah.
So usually, if you get multiple points of one thing, you're eventually going to be able to put it all together to come to the right conclusion. Yeah, see, not going to argue online. He's
Yeah,
like,
there's literally no point in arguing on comments or online. I mean, you're not going to change anybody's mind on the internet.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, that took me a while to figure out how ignorant a lot of these people are. I'm not saying you guys in the chat. I'm just saying a lot of people are online. Especially wintertime when it's like nobody has anything to do.
Yeah.
Then here comes all the drama.
Stuck inside.
Bogey says the kind of people that make right comments online aren't tough in person. Yeah, that's true. I figured that one out. I usually save it when I see them online or I see them in person at a rally. Because there's a high probability I'm going to meet you in person somewhere. We travel too much and we go to too many events. Tweedle doesn't make house call. I called him a dick, and I'm still waiting for him to show up. Probably because it's not over 70 degrees and sunny, so he's not going to go outside. We had a disagreement over text once. So I called him and we worked out. Yes, we did. And you can ask him. I was like, I took you the wrong way. I apologize. He apologized, and we got it over. But that's what you're supposed to do.
Hey, that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was mostly my fault. I did take it the wrong way. I was having a bad day. But at the same time, I'm not saying but as in like he was wrong. I'll be honest, I was the wrong one in the thing. But he also knows how I am. I'm not going to back down from you. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm just going to freaking say it. Like, that's why a lot of people around me really don't get it. I'm just one of those type of people that you're not going to have to worry about what I'm thinking because you're going to know exactly what I'm thinking.
You're just going to say what you're thinking.
Yep. Right, wrong, or indifferent. You're going to know exactly. And that time I was wrong. I took it the wrong way. I was having a bad day. And actually, me and him's had several disagreements, but we've always talked everything out. So I've had several disagreements with him. But the thing is, we're close. He's like family. He's part of the family.
We disagree all the time.
Same way with Tweedle. Actually, everybody that I say they're part of the family, I've probably had a disagreement. We probably MF'd each other. And
that's what makes a family, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Family's not always hugs and kisses and rainbows. But at the end of the day, family, the thing about family is you're always there for each other. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you're always there for each other.
Yep.
You three, I don't have to tell the old man that. I'm going to tell the youngest that. You always remember that.
Yes, sir.
No, but Bill, you're in my phone now. It's dipshit. All right. I love. I shouldn't make fun of Bill because he makes a mean spaghetti and meatballs. So, these guys. I'm going to tell you one thing. These lives are awesome because I've never been to the point. Like it seems like I'm just keep having a harder and harder time keeping up with the live chat. These things are just going crazy. It's the
Good problem to have.
It is a
Good.
good problem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means the family's growing.
Yeah.
So. Yes, I know this, Penny. You gotta watch Penny. She's a firecracker. All right. She is a firecracker. I will tell a great story about how Penny is. This woman has your back. First time I ever met her, she gets in my truck in the back seat. I purposely left the pews in the back seat. I said, look in the front seat, look in the seat in front of you. I was like, grab that. When I tell you to shoot, you better shoot. Don't talk back. She's like, okay. I was like, I like this woman.
Yeah.
It was just funny. She did blink an eye. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Moto Bomb. Yeah, I need a helper. I know. I need a helper. One of these days, I'll be able to afford one. Let's go on to the next question. Should bikers call out unsafe or disrespectful behavior in the community? And if so, how? How should they do it? The reason I asked this before you guys do this is because, like I said, when I came around, I was number one. If I felt like you were fake, a dipshit, or giving bad information, I was just like, and I pissed majority of the people off. So, what do you guys think?
I don't know.
You don't know if you should call. I mean, I think you're in the right. I mean, if you call out somebody, if somebody's giving bad advice, I mean, if somebody follows that and winds up getting hurt, especially safety wise, somebody's telling you. I mean, I don't really know an example, but
How would you do it?
Yeah, because you got to think about it. You're calling them out on something you think's unsafe, and then you're on video doing something that's unsafe. So how are you calling them out?
Right.
You're doing something else that's unsafe.
Yeah, but I'm not telling somebody that they should do it. I'm just, do as I say, not as I do in that situation.
But I'm just saying, like, it's catch the first stone.
Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily a right answer on that.
Yeah.
My thing is, I want to think about it. We all do dumb shit.
Yeah.
Right? We all do something that is going to be unsafe or disrespectful. The best thing you can say, you could be like in a respectful way, be like, yeah, I really don't agree with that. And this is live chat might not agree with me, but I've learned that you say that and then you give something positive and you tell them to have a good day.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be a negative Nancy the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just do it like you're saying, to do it respectfully. I mean, somebody might have a problem with anything, you just gotta.
Because, I mean, if you look through my stuff, there's allegedly run from cops, there's burnouts, there's all kinds of dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to be like, but when it comes to the disrespect side, that's where it bothers me more. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so like when we're on like the Foothills Parkway down there, passing cars on the WL line or whatever, and somebody comes up to you and says, "What the hell did you pass me like that? Where you could have killed somebody? What are you gonna?" I mean,
Speed limit might say 45, but I want to go a little bit faster than that.
yeah,
Right. I guess my thing comes to the disrespect side of this question.
Yeah.
I'm a very traditionalist when it comes to the culture. You know, yes, some traditions are dumber than shit, but everything's there for a reason. And the whole thing, everything's there for a reason. It's to make sure that we have a mutual respect for each other.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, and different. At least we can respect each other. Remember, respect the ride.
yeah.
You might not respect the rider, but let's at least respect the ride. So, with the way cops are patrolling YouTube, don't put stupid shit on. If in person, pencils, just that's the problem we're running into. Everything has to be. Meanwhile, Mexico. Yeah, yeah, it's a whole thing. Like encrypting it to make sure that it doesn't show any locations, and yeah, it's they watch, especially in Florida, they watch that stuff like a hawk. Doc says I will not call them out over the internet. Talk to them in person, especially if I call you brother. Then I got your back in public and private. We can discuss it if I don't know you that way. So you guys might not understand, but what basically what he's saying is this goes back to the whole culture tradition. My brother's always right in public, but in private, it's a different story. So,
Yeah, you don't want to air out problems with people in a public forum, you know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Disruption. Sorry, Drew, but you know the things you know. I'm old and the dementia's kicking in. Whatever. You got so much advice. Oh, that's a good point, Jake has. Skill level can play a large part in unsafe acts because what's
That's a
unsafe
good
for
point.
one
Yeah.
may not be for another.
Yeah.
So, then whatever. Make an ass out of yourself. Well, yep. Salty knows it too. Praise in public, correct in private. Because, like you said, you don't want the dirty air. Because you wouldn't want yours out in public. You don't want the other
Yeah.
people's out in public.
Yeah.
Right. Been known to do some unsafe stuff on the bike. Of course. The Guns and Baggers, my man from West Virginia. Awesome dude. Awesome. Nori says he's the safest and most behaved rider in the world. Me too, Nori. Me too.
Yeah. We all are.
Let's see. The only unsafe thing I do on my bike is ride it safe. I'm not going to say, but this guy cruises more than anybody I know. He's got a cigar. He's got his drink. He's got his camera. I've never seen somebody like so relaxed and cruising when he does his videos. Like, best roads are in West Virginia. Enough said.
Yeah, we got to get down there for sure.
Motorbomb says he likes that traditional rule not to put it down publicly. Yeah, that's one of those traditions that I wish more of us did. You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't start as much drama. Because you guys know as well as I do. A lot of times, nobody knows the whole story.
Yeah.
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 So don't even make a reference. So let's see what else we got here. What's one piece of advice you give to a new rider about respecting the biker culture? I just gave a piece of advice.
I mean,
I just think don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, give the other bikers room and respect.
Yeah. It's like you said, respect the ride. You know, you're out there to have fun, but you gotta be safe. But it all ties back to respect. Respect the road. Respect your bike. Respect your skill limits.
Respect the traditions. You might not agree with the motorcycle tradition, but respect the traditions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like you can respectfully disagree with the tradition. You know? Oh, that's a good one. Disruption says a good one. This is one that I think is starting to really fade. Make sure they earn the respect. There's
Yeah,
people that
yeah. A
this
lot of
comes
people
back
feel entitled to it. You know.
this comes back to social media. I have a channel, I have a bike.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out here doing this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You should respect me. I have 300 followers.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a shit. Like you know, how about just go back to respect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen and be respectful of others, riders, ride their motorcycle, ride the road, traditions. Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Is I think disruption hit on the head. I think people need to be back in the mindset of earning that respect,
Mhm.
earn their way. Hey, what? Okay, that's on Twitch. So you guys don't know. All your stuff's coming up. We're on several platforms tonight. We're on my channel on YouTube, their channel on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Kick. So we have a lot of different people. But I am asking the YouTube guys. You guys are getting the answers tonight. That's a good one. Salty Badger says respect is harder earned than lost.
That's true.
Yeah. Takes time.
Yeah.
You can't force to earn respect. Situations just have to happen to earn the respect. You just got to bide your time to earn it.
Yeah. It takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guns and Baggers thinks this generation lost the respect part of culture. I happen to agree with you.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Not
again.
everybody in the younger generation.
I'm still gonna put you in there. You gotta earn my respect here.
Yeah.
I'm just playing with you. Calm down over there. Jeez. Let's see. What else? Yeah, know your audience. Do not involve yourself. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, you might see a little thing, be like, oh, yeah, well, blah, 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 and get into it. And you're like, now you got yourself in the middle of a mess that you're like, whoa, what's going on? So, let's see. I want to hear from the young ones on this one. What's the biggest etiquette mistake you see riders make today?
And I'd say the biggest mistake. Well, I feel like a big part of the etiquette is the wave. I think waving to people, but like Dad said, we pass a lot of people around here, or adventure guys, or they're riding sport bikes or something, and they won't wave to you, no matter what. You know,
Even if you do wave to them,
yeah,
they don't
even
wave.
if you do wave, they don't. You know, and you pull up, and you're next to them at the gas station, they act like they don't even see you. You know, but then they're
Oh, yeah.
like staring at your bike, like, "What's up, man?" You know.
Well, yeah, I understand that. But then you got to think about people like me. I'm not a very, I shouldn't say friendly. I'm just kind of standoffish with like
Yeah, not too approachable.
my PTSD and stuff. Like I'm not one of those lovey-dovey type of people. Now, if you came up and
Yeah.
talked to me, I'm going to talk to you.
Yeah.
And at first, it's going to be an awkward conversation because I'm going to basically what we call in the motorcycle world, I'm going to mud check you to figure you out. Whether I'm going to be like, go down the road or we can have more of a conversation. And it's not me being a dick. It's just, it's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's just the way you are. You know, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. A lot of people on here have figured that out. Like, if Drew don't talk to you. It's not that he don't hate you. He just probably doesn't feel like talking. Like,
Yeah.
But what you're on to what I was thinking. I think the biggest thing I see is just people acting entitled because they have a motorcycle. They feel like they belong there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to say you shouldn't ride a motorcycle just because you bought it and go down that rabbit hole. But as we were talking before, ride it, meet people, earn a respect,
Mhm.
and learn the tradition and history of the motorcycle culture. Even if you're not going to be in a motorcycle club, I'm not saying you have to learn motorcycle club. There's more than history and culture than club world that has to do with motorcycles. So
Yeah, that's the thing. You ask a lot of questions about the clubs and stuff. I don't want to act like I know because like I'm learning too. You know, I don't want to.
Yeah, well, you can't buy respect, or
well, ask
Yeah.
the CBO Street Glide with the bedazzled jeans. Ask them.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, I missed the question. 859 crew, how does it feel to come into the bike world, meeting us old people at a young age?
What do you think, Jerry?
Oh, I like meeting new people. You know, it don't matter how old or how young you are. To me, really, just making friends is making friends.
Yeah.
Well, okay, how does it feel to get into you're sitting here with me, you're sitting here with all these guys.
Well, I think it's cool. You know, you guys kind of really accepted us. You know, it's not like we're, it's part of something I said in the video we did about my bike. You know, I'm not really a Harley guy. You know, I feel like it's an older person type of thing. You know, I think it's cool that we feel like we've been accepted. You know, you brought us into the family. You know, I think it's cool that,
The family. I like you using those words right there. Actually, it was a conversation with your dad. Like, I probably sound like a dick because I did to him what I always do. I mud check, I ask questions, I just talk, just to see how he reacts, what he's going to do, his tone, and everything else. The thing
Yeah.
I got out of him was he's just a family guy that's blue collar, that's hardworking, loves to ride motorcycles, and wants to do this with you guys.
100%.
Yeah.
So it was a no brainer. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to bring in is that it doesn't have, riding Harleys and riding baggers. It's not just an old person thing. You know, we're younger guys and getting into it, and we're going to stick around. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Jake guy I pull up. He is actually the other owner of Rollin Throttle, and he's a young guy too. So we're getting more of you youngins in here. Us old gray beards, broken down gray beards running around. Tweel says, if you ever meet Drew, it's mandatory to give him don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. No. I don't need frozen cow juice. All right. Because here's my thing. I will say, everybody asks me, what do I have against ice cream? I have nothing against a delicious treat that gives you a brain freeze. All right. I have a problem. And this goes back to I had 3 different incidents where I ran into some assholes on the road. And you know what they were doing? They were going to get freaking ice cream. They stopped at the ice cream shop after they were an asshole on the road.
It kind of ruined ice cream for you, huh?
Yes. Like, there was no reason for you to do what you just did to me just because you're going to get some freaking ice cream.
Yeah.
So, hell smiles scares women and children. Yeah. You were pretty friendly to me, Drew, at Sturgis. Well, Bogey, you're an awesome dude. I can tell. That's Crystal. I'm pretty good got a pretty good instinct with people.
Yeah. If you watch him, he seems like he'd be a pretty easy fellow to talk to.
Oh, yeah. In person's even better.
Yeah. He seems like an awesome dude.
Yeah. In person. You need
I'm gonna try to go down there and ride with him and Kelly B this year.
Oh, you need to. You need
Yeah.
to. Kelly B's awesome too. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But I will say this, Bogey. You got recommended from somebody I have a lot of respect for. So I didn't have to check you out as bad. I'm joking. I'm just playing with you. No, I don't know if you want to call it mutual friend. He's a close friend of mine, but also watches some sports, Bogey. He's the one that got us linked up in Sturgis. So that's right. Tweedle makes grown men cry. We know this. I'm gonna get him a T-shirt that says that. Yeah, that's a great one. Keep the ego at home. We all know Tweedle was mean to customers. This is what I love about Disruption. He has all kinds of great knowledge. I said that earlier. Bike don't matter. Attitude matters. Don't let the gray beard scare you. Jump in and ask questions. Jake learned. You said, and this is not getting you like, man, I'll be like uncomfortable and whatever. I have to give it to Jake. I've taken around some sketchy dudes that I know that are full of knowledge, and he just respectfully just soaking it all up, learning everything he can. Yep. He's a great guy. Great guy. It is hard. Being respectful is seen and learning and the learning experience. Being asked or involving yourself are two different stories. That's Bill's knowledge. Yeah, it's DDK. Yeah, you guys, you ever meet DDK? Take him to ice cream. Don't take me. The old man loves ice cream. Him and Jesus invented it. That's how long he's been alive. I won't talk to people. It doesn't ride a street glide, except the people that don't ride street glides. Like it couldn't care less about age or bike. Don't matter to me. It shouldn't.
I don't think that's the same for everybody. I've seen Harley guys, just random people kind of, when I was riding the Suzuki, that didn't really want to come over and talk to me about my bike.
Like if you ever go on road trip with me, you'll find me going over and talking to that road dog, road grime with the ratted out Harley. That's the guy I go talk to.
Yeah.
Because I know he's seen some stories and he's probably got some wisdom that he can pass on. Those are the guys I meet. If the guy comes in with the flashy bike, no disrespect, I'm not going to be over like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
I will talk to him, but I'm not going to be like, oh, new shiny bike. No, that bike looks like it's held together by safety wire and zip ties. You, my man.
That's the guy that's seen some stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh, man. If we don't accept the younger generation and share and teach our passion, it will die at our hands. We all learn from our elder one way or another. Yep. Jake is also short. We know this.
It's really tough when the younger generation acts like they already know. I feel like that's a big problem with younger people being entitled, acting like they know better already. I mean,
and
you gotta learn somehow.
Here's the thing: is all right, you're going to act like that. I don't care what you do, right? Except when you're on a motorcycle, because that's life and death.
Yeah,
and it's not just life and death for you. You can do something and kill me.
Yeah, you're riding right next to me like an idiot.
Yeah.
That's when I have a problem. That's usually when you get grabbed by the back of the neck and we go have a little talk. Doc, quit putting this out. It's allegedly it happened. Okay.
There's no proof.
Broken down gray beards. What the? Oh, yeah. Wait, that's me. I love my gray beards. Quit putting this out, Doc. God dang. Let's see. trying to catch up. I am falling way behind, which is good. It is
Everybody's still up.
good. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, dude, we're still rocking and rolling.
Good.
I know. I keep you guys up late.
Yeah.
When I'm over here fighting like pneumonia, cold, I don't know what it is. Just don't ride in the 16-degree weather. It's at 80 miles an hour for like 4 hours. Because according
Yeah,
to
I
the
don't
wind
know
chart,
about that.
yeah, according to the wind chart, that's negative 21 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm paying for it just to bring you guys awesome videos. So you better be there Monday. All right, you better be at the premiere because I got sick making this one for you guys. Not really. It's my wife's fault. She made me do it. So, don't start that. Don't start that. It's only 10 in Colorado. Great. It is -4 right here where we're at in South Dakota.
Wow.
That's right. -4. It is pouring the snow. I thought the snow was over. And about 5 o'clock our time, that little weather alert comes on. Nope, they dumped it on for more. Another, like, I think it was like another 6-8 inches, but 35-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we're supposed to get 12 inches or something tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not hitting us till tomorrow, like noontime.
Great. Welcome to the family. I sent my love all the way to you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then a couple days later, it's supposed to be like you said, -3 or something at night, and the high is like 15 or something for the rest of the week, I think.
Yeah.
I hate that riding on threes at work and you'd be there for another 6 hours. No, we're not doing ice cream tattoos, okay? Jeez, these guys. That's what I'm talking about. Gunsbagger says he loves talking to his neighbor. He's a 73-year-old biker. And that dude probably has seen all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to get your knowledge from.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I remember my dad talking about his Harley days with his buddies. They used to ride all the mile races, the like Springfield Mile and the Indy Mile and all that stuff. I remember him talking about these guys riding, coming back home at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, going like you said, 100 miles an hour through town. So those are good stories.
He's going to do a cold start on the Evo. Oh my gosh, that thing's going to be louder than shit. Road Reality. John, I do not have a favorite flavor of ice cream because I am not a fan of ice cream. We explain why I'm not a fan of ice cream. I do not call it ice cream either. I call it frozen cow juice. Just like the fluffy cows. Ice cream social cycle showcase in St. Louis. Oh my gosh. All right. What we got? All right. Are there regional differences? I better get a good answer from Doc on this one. Are there, or Salty, you're in on this one too. Are there regional differences in biker etiquette, and how do you adjust when riding in a new area?
I mean,
And you guys are like, what?
yeah, I mean, I don't the way I'd go about it is I don't act like I know too much. I don't want to act like I already know, just kind of learn as you go,
So here's the thing. There are regional differences, but if you're just passing through, riding in the area, it's all the same. It's all the same respect.
Yeah.
Like you're not having to, like, oh my gosh, how do they do it here? No.
Yeah, I think the wave is about everywhere.
Yeah, tinfoil hat, like common courtesy. Not disruption, yes, and you should adjust. So how do you find out?
Yeah, how do you learn it, especially if you're not spending a whole lot of time there?
There is a huge difference from region to region. Thank you, Doc. You're getting to it. Coast to coast, I stick to the basic respect when not in my local area. There's your answer. This is exactly what I was talking about. And there is, but then there's always the basic stuff.
Mm.
Be yourself. Don't try and be what you are, and things will fall into place accordingly. Yeah. That's right, Bill. If you have doubt, don't do it.
Yeah. You think this might be a bad idea? It is.
I bet that dude's got all kinds of knowledge. Riding in the 70s. I wish I was there. Hardtails, oil flying everywhere, high speed of 50 mile an hour.
Yeah. You're flying.
Yeah. Yeah. Just camping along anywhere you want. All right. Thanks for coming by, Jake. I know it's late for you. He's got little kids, so usually he has to get up like super early in the morning.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks.
Quit coming to Colorado to kill yourself trying to keep up with the ones that know the road. That dude knows so much. One of these days, I'm getting back to Colorado. We're smashing some miles together.
That sounds awesome.
Actually, there's a high probability we'll be back in Durango for Four Corners rally. If that's the case, we might have to come through. Yes. You guys have been out that area before?
Yeah, I've been there. Not on a motorcycle, but I've been there.
Yeah. I loved it out there. I loved riding out there.
Yeah. I've been out there, but not really exploring. I've been through like the Smoky Mountain, or not Smoky Mountain, the Rocky Mountain National Park, and that around that area. Not really.
Yeah. Actually, I went back to our catalog. I didn't realize we put out so many videos we've done, and I didn't realize like how many miles we've smashed. Like it's crazy, coast to
Yeah.
coast, where we've been in 4 years. A lot of riding. Yeah. See, Maury says $1 Million Highways on his list. Oh, you guys ever watch The Ranch on Netflix?
No.
All right, never mind then.
No, I don't do Netflix. I don't have Netflix. So.
Anyways, The Ranch on Netflix for you guys and anybody in the side chat that haven't seen it. In the beginning, the intro, they show like a zooming down on a town. That is, the town's actually called Ouray, Colorado, and that's coming off the $1 Million Highway down in that town. They call it Little Switzerland. So
Nice.
it was a great day. Oh, let's see here. All right, let's see. It's 12 o'clock you guys' time. Oh my gosh, I got you guys up late.
Yep. Keeping us up.
I am. All right. Let's see here. Durango, Augusta Springs, Colorado is a nice ride too. Ouray is absolutely beautiful. Yes, it is. It is a postcard. How do you fix an issue if you don't know if you effed up? Well, if you don't know you effed up, then how can you fix it? I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know.
We're not starting this shit. I drew an ice cream. Oh no. All right. Well, you guys got any questions? You want to ask the audience?
Yeah, we got a few questions I got wrote down. Just hit a couple of these. So
right.
you've ran a lot more rides than us, and I got one written down for the rides. Is what kind of tools or parts do you bring? Do you bring anything, or what kind of tools would you bring on a bigger ride?
So I actually have a specific tool set because you can do most of your repair work with a limited number of tools on
Yeah.
the Harley-Davidson. So you don't need to bring like this big tool set.
Yeah.
For me, number one thing is zip ties, safety wire, Number 2 Phillips, 10 millimeter socket. A number, is it a number 6 Torx? Of course, a flathead screwdriver,
Mm.
a hammer, a tire checker, a pew pew, a flashlight. Oh, different. Those are different tools. My bad. But
Do you
no,
carry that with you all the time when you're riding?
I'm not going to answer that publicly. It's a fuck around, find out type of situation.
I'm just talking about the tools.
The mechanics tools, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I always have that.
Does everybody carry that, or just like a few?
No, everybody I ride with carries tools. If we can't fix it between everybody's stuff, you definitely need to call a rollback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does carry TP.
It's a duck bag.
And in the red bitch, he also carried a chair. Yeah, T25, T27, those are good ones.
Yeah, I need to make a little toolkit for sure.
Oh, shots fired. He carries a Tweedle.
That's cool.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. All right, what's your next question?
So, well, we got Dad put on a few months ago is when we were going down the Dragon. He had put just a picture of his bike in the trailer, and we were hauling that. We were all hauling down to the. I don't know. I think we were just going down there on a random trip. It wasn't Smoky Mountain Bike Week, but it got like 300 comments.
No, it was like 1,000.
You're asking the ultimate question.
The ultimate question: there's guys that haul their bikes to the rally. Are they fakers? Or are they fake bikers?
Are you a trailer queen or are you a rider?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. When you put as many miles as we've had down, sometimes you got to put it on the trailer to get somewhere, because that way when you get there, you're not wore the fuck out. And you
exactly.
Do stuff.
Well, that's what I always think. But then everyone in the comments is just totally destroying you in the comments. They don't realize, you're going down there with your wife and you're packing for a week. That's the other thing is, if you really want to ride, how are you supposed to bring all the stuff that you want to bring?
Well, go look at our travel across America when we did 10,000 miles in 23 days.
Yeah.
That's how you carry all that stuff.
And I saw it.
Let me tell you what, it gets heavy and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But here's something. For me, here's my opinion of it. They don't ride my bike. They don't run my life. I'll do what. If I feel like trailer my thing to it, I will trailer my bike to it.
Yeah.
If I feel like I want to do an adventure and smash the miles, I will do an adventure and smash the miles. All right. Usually the guys that scream the loudest about, oh, you should put it on a trailer, are the guys that don't go by that advice.
Yeah.
Those are your freaking keyboard warriors.
Keyboard warrior. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we said when all that happened. We're like, whatever,
Yeah. Show me your big ride. Show me, because Doc's with me. Like I said, Doc and I come from the same thing. I've done stupid stuff to where, one night I'm in Florida, the next night I'd ride all night to Jersey. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I've smashed the miles I've done, and I don't care. Like, I don't look down on people that trailer. The only people I'll put out here, the only people I put down and make fun of are the big wheel baggers, because the only thing those things are made to do is be on a trailer and put around Main Street. All right, that's artwork, not a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So when they roll in acting like they smashed miles, I'm like, well, you probably didn't smash miles. You probably took it off the trailer, rode the buckle, got your bedazzled jeans, and came down here to Main Street.
Yeah. So, where'd you park your truck at?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't care. You want a trailer to it? like I'm gonna rib you, but I'm not gonna like to the point like make you feel bad for it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I might joke with you, but I'm not gonna be like make you feel inferior for doing that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Dad was definitely catching a lot of heat for trailer on his bike down there.
yeah. Tell him to come see me. I'm
Did
just
you have
saying.
any questions that you wanted to ask? Or?
Not really.
All right. Well, one thing we were talking about groups, I kind of wanted to ask this is, I know you got people in the back, but so do you like take attendance when you're going on a ride, and then what if you go and you meet up somewhere and you're missing somebody?
So that is one of those things. As the leader of the pack, right?
Yeah.
You should know. Okay, I got so many rows to this point. I got so many rows to this point, and then your tail gunner should say, "Oh, hey, so and so is not in the pack anymore. So and so this." You know what I mean? When somebody breaks
Yeah.
off, they should be the ones that let you know, "Hey, we lost,"
Yeah.
like or whatever.
Mhm.
But at the same time, when you're riding down there looking in your mirror, you should be able to know, okay, I have 5 rows before the tail gunner. And you're like, well, shit, I only got 4.5, or I only got
Yeah.
3.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what happened? Or if you're Crystal and you're in the middle of the pack and you're yelling at me on comms that we've lost to people, we just didn't lose people. All right. They were just riding slow. I could see them as we were rolling through the hills. I could see,
Yeah.
oh, here they come over the hill. They're just going a little slow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then we pull over and I have to yell at her, like, I'm running the group. Then we yell at each other and then we love each other. And
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
yeah.
So is there anything you do like somebody breaks off? I mean, there's nothing much you can do. I guess you're doing your own.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
responsible. I'm not responsible for that.
Yeah.
Like you break off, you do whatever you want. You don't have to ride with us. I'm not responsible.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's kind of what I thought. Yeah.
I just asked for people to have courtesy, saying, "Hey, we're out of here, or we're going to go this direction." You know, at least we know, right?
Yeah.
If not, I don't know what it is.
That happened to us once. A couple of our guys took off and
Yeah,
didn't do anything.
our group we like pulled over and went after them. Like we should have just went on. Yeah, we shouldn't have cared.
Yeah, disruption says head counts for sure. I don't know. I guess I just kind of know. I'm just the type of person that pays attention. So
Yeah.
because I ride,
Yeah, I mean, you got experience doing it. You've done it.
right, I ride as much with my mirrors as I do looking forward. So yeah. All right, what else you got?
That's pretty much it. I kind of talked about the modern biker culture. I was going to ask who you think has influenced modern bike culture the most. As things kind of
For
progress.
good or for bad?
Both.
Both, yeah. What do you think? You call somebody out here?
No, I don't play that game anymore because they know. I don't have to say their name. They know. For bad, I'll just say this for bad. Influencers. For good, I can't say in public. Let's see. What do you guys think? You guys
think
answer your question.
I think people, see the Sons of Anarchy and think they want to go and be in a biker gang.
You said biker gang.
Yeah.
We don't have biker gangs. We got motorcycle clubs.
Yeah, motorcycle club, right?
The only people use the word gang is the government. Now I'm on the list because now I'm doing conspiracy theories. But yeah. Yeah, the SOA thing. See, look, before I even get to this, clubs are not gangs. Club. Don't worry. We talked to the young.
My bad.
The SOA thing made me laugh because as a show, it's very entertaining. Very entertaining. But if you think about it, if motorcycle clubs did what they did, there would be no motorcycle clubs because all they did was kill each other. That's all they did. Kill
Yeah.
off each other. Yeah. SOA was so horrible for the culture. Just
that's what I was getting at. Yeah.
it was so horrible for the culture. It was, and the dudes wear it, and I don't know. It was just like everybody was trying to be Jax Teller.
Mhm.
And we used, the club bikes were cool, and then SOA came along and then ruined club bikes, the Donos and everything. They ruined them.
Yeah,
Now
that's kind of
come-
what I thought. That's what I thought the answer would be. Is that
Yeah.
it kind of ruined things,
Made me want to buy some fresh white New Balances. All right, New Balances is for dads. All right, bro. We wore that's the Converses. All right, or like a lot of us do, DCs. So, yeah. Old Bucky, soap opera on bike.
on bikes.
Yeah. A gang is a bunch of assholes causing trouble. A club is a bunch of assholes on bikes causing trouble. There is a difference. Look at that. Like, you can't tell me if you look at his pic profile. I swear, I say this all the time. I look at his profile picture, and I swear to God, he's about to tell me I'm a dumbass. Like I fucking did something. Like he's like, Hells, dumbass. Like I swear it's coming from. Love him to death. He's around always. He supported us. Love him to death. Yeah, John, they're all white for you. Your dad.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that's pretty much it for us. So.
You're a dumbass. I swear, when I see Evil Rick's profile picture, that's what he's going to tell me. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you guys up too late. So.
And we're already up.
I know. We're already up and running. All right. So I'm going to do what I always do for my guests. I let them have the final thought. You guys can say anything you did, anything you learned, anything you want people to know about you. I don't care. As long as it don't get me banned, then I'll come to Kentucky and we'll have a long conversation.
You're gonna hunt us down. No,
I
man,
don't
just thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a long show, but hopefully, I mean, I definitely learned stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully, other people did too.
Yeah, it was awesome that everybody was commenting on it. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Go ahead, Disruption. I didn't see it. Disruption has one more comment.
One more question.
Yeah.
Get the last question, Disruption.
Last question. Here we go. Come on, Disruption. Oh, now you're gonna get bashful.
Typing.
Hopefully, you didn't jump off.
That'd be the cliffhanger. One more question, then just leave.
Oh, he says never mind now. We
Never
waited for the cliffhanger.
Oh,
And he
man.
says never mind. Thanks, Evil Rick. All right. I'll take it back. Anything else you guys want to say? Final thoughts?
I don't think so. Just thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on. To you. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, before I do my thing with these guys, you guys just hang out. I'm going to do my ending here, and we'll talk for a second.
All right.
Before I
Sounds
get
good.
them off, make sure to go over, check out their YouTube channel. They got some great
Behind
stuff
the bars
going on.
859.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Their channel's in the description in the title. So all you gotta do is click on it and you'll go straight to it. I appreciate these guys. So you guys hang on for a second. I'm gonna do my ending and we'll talk.
All right. Thanks, Drew. Have a good night, everybody.
See you guys.
I appreciate everything for you guys. Great questions, great answers. It was the conversation I was looking for. The whole point was I've had, like, you see, these guys are new to it. They're awesome. I've had other people that started watching our stuff that are new to it. And I know a lot of you guys have a lot of good information. And it's a great discussion to get everybody together. especially on simple topics. And I think the gist tonight, we figured it out, man. Respect the culture, respect each other, and just have a good time. So with that being said, don't forget to go. Oh, shoot. Oh, baby, hang on. Let's redo that. With that being said, don't forget to go over to rollinthrottle.com, pick up your parts, pick up your merch. All that stuff help us keep this journey alive. And congratulations to XAN and Riding on Threes for winning our packages. We'll be in contact with you. As I see, we already got some messages here. We'll get those out to you. And for everybody else in the chat, come back next week. If there's something you guys want to talk about, drop it down in the comments as a show idea. I'm up for anything. We'll do whatever. So, you know what? And don't forget, Monday night premiere. I know I haven't put it up yet, but I'm just letting you guys know Monday night's going to be a premiere of the Battle Hands Riding in the Cold. The reason I'm sick. So don't forget Monday night. Let's hang out. Let's watch this awesome video. All right. See you guys next week.
And I'll never need them all in the highway on my mind. If I'm there in the mirror, coming up from behind, all the words on your lips, what's running through your mind? So much talk of freedom,